Hello everybody, part 4. We had left off with finding out her brother was schizophrenic and how she had to see him overdosing, being carried on stretchers and such as she was small, all of that. And, he got better for a while. I mean, he would have small slips, but he actually was doing quite good for quite some time, other than the small slips. And then suddenly the healthcare laws started changing and reducing the amount of help people can receive if you're mentally ill. And over the years, as the healthcare laws changed and reduced, his ability to get back on the horse, I guess let's say, was also being reduced. And the past year or so, maybe 2 years prior to her accident, things started getting bad again, and probably the last year was when it got real bad. And we were actually going to stop trying to help him as much, even though he's mentally ill, because we just didn't know what else to do. I mean, he is an adult, and there's only so much you can do for a person that's an adult, whether they're mentally ill or not. I had tried everything. I had tried seeing if I could have his rights taken away. I was denied. I tried to have him involuntarily committed. I actually did have him voluntarily committed at one point, and they kept him for like maybe 4 days. And that's not going to do a whole lot. And just, that's where it was. And the day of the accident, just with the circumstances being that they were, with him actually have been suicidal that morning, the fact that he had been released the 3rd time in a week, and the fact that apparently he had been released like 3 hours prior to us even finding out he was released, and it's a 5-hour, 40-minute walk back to his house, had us all very worried. And my daughter couldn't take it, and she's like, "Mom, I gotta go look for him." And I said to her, I said, "Well, I understand." I said, "I know we were going to try to, be stronger and not bail him out all the time, but these circumstances are a bit different, so I understand." And I let her take my car, as her car was out of gas, and plus my car was just in better shape than hers to go an hour away. And that's how it led up to her being in that area the day of the accident. And I think I'll cut this here, and then we can go into what happened after the accident and how poorly Ogle County and the officers behaved and treated myself. And technically my daughter, even though she was unconscious, But that'll be the end of part 4. And I hope to come up with part 5 soon. Sorry I look like doo-doo, but it's kind of hard to look your finest when you're taking care of 2 people. They take priority, so thank you for your time and watching this. And like I said, I'm trying to raise awareness about the corruption in Ogle County and trying to get that changed, because let me tell you, my daughter and my what they've done to my son out there is another story. But it's just not us. I mean, there's plenty of people that Ogle County have literally ruined their lives, and either let somebody get away with things or falsely harass other people for no good reason other than that they're corrupt. I don't really know what their desire or function is other than to be bad people. I don't know. But there's that, and then I need to get laws changed and make people aware of how insurance companies are actually harming your patients with their policies. And their policy actually almost caused my daughter to die for a second time. And if they hadn't messed with the situation, if they would have just stayed out of it, she'd probably be walking by now. But as it is, if she doesn't get mobile and moving, she has a life expectancy of another 5 to 10 years thanks to them. So this is something that needs to be handled. Thank you for your time.